What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So the most important part of my studio, a place where I get a lot of work done, is I used to call it my DeX station. This is the part of the studio where I do all my voiceovers, all my editing for my videos, my audio editing, and my research and everything else in between. Now, this section right here used to be my Samsung DeX station. Now, my Samsung DeX station used to be very good. I had my Tab S8 Plus connected to a secondary monitor, and I was able to get work done. Well, I switched it up a little bit because, as you guys know, I'm Team LG, and I've been using Screen Plus on my LG V60 a whole lot. So, to kind of give you a background here. This say if I'm at the coffee house and I'm typing up some documents and stuff like that. Once I get to, the studio, I want to, use a bigger canvas to do some edits. Or what if I'm filming on my V60 or even a camera, any other devices. And once I start my editing process, I come to this station right here. Well, guess what? My LG V60 is a device that comes in handy. Not only that, but it has some useful tools that I use that makes my workflow a whole lot easy. So let's get into the reason why I switched from using Samsung DeX to Screen Plus. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So before I start the video and tell you all the components involved with me using my LG V60 as a powerhouse of a device, a lot of you guys might hit the comments and say, hey, easy, go on and buy a laptop or a computer to do all this work. You don't need a smartphone for that. And you know what? I understand that. And if you're looking for a laptop or if you're looking for a high-end PC to do this type of work that I'm about to do, then maybe this is not the video for you. So you are dismissed. But everybody else that has LG devices or LG V60, you have access to Screen Plus. Let's do more with your LG device. All right. So what I have right here is I'm mirroring my LG V60 going into a lap dock and going into a huge monitor. And this works out great for me because if I type a document and I want to see something on a bigger canvas, I can do that. Or if I need to do some research, I got the device right here, and you can utilize the phone as a secondary device, right? It's because it's standalone. So what I have here is a 4K splitter going HDMI to USB Type-C going to both of these devices. So I'm getting that mirror effect. So also I have the LG V60 audio jack going into the Rodecaster Pro. And so if I wanted to use external microphones or if I want to use the Rodecaster to bring in audio in and out of the LG V60, I can do that. So what I'm recording with right now this is my voiceover setup. I either use the Rode NT1 5th generation, or I will use my new kid on the block, which is the Warm Audio 8000G going into the F8N Pro. Then I usually have my F8N Pro going into the Rodecaster Pro 2, or I just have the F8N Pro get the raw file and put it in Adobe Audition to make all my modification and equalization and compressions. But this setup right here, I could do a lot. So let's talk about it, right? I even have a mouse connected to it. So as you can see, I got everything connected. So let's look at it, right? Just say if I want to edit the video, and this video, by the way, is going to be edited on Adobe Rush. As you can see, I have done a lot of edits with Adobe Rush using the LG V60, and it works great. So if I want to do some video editing, I can use Adobe Rush to do all my video editing, which works out great. The power of the LG V60 is next to none. It works great for me. So on a bigger canvas, I can do all my edits. As you can see, I have a lot of edits I've already done already. These haul videos I've created on the LG V60, and they work great. No latency, everything works fine using Adobe Rush. So that's Adobe Rush. Now, if I need to browse the web, I can open up a tab, and as you can see, the performance of the LG V60 is absolutely marvelous. This is my website. If you ain't never visit my website, I would encourage you to visit my website. I have a lot of goodies here. Not only that, but I do have a whole Amazon store that's available, which I do have LG V60 dual screens for the LG V60. I have links to everything here if you want to purchase it. So here it is, right? If you looking for any of LG devices, I have it here. I also have a Galaxy store. If you're looking for any Galaxy old legacy devices, I have that here also. So my website is a very good tool for a lot of people that want to know and purchase or browse a lot of stuff that I do here on this YouTube channel. The next thing that I do is if you want to watch videos, right? If you want to watch videos, the quality here, I got it. This is a 4K monitor, and it looks really good, by the way. All right, so this is one of my videos, and I want to tell you what I got going on here. I'm gonna play this video. So I have the LG V60 audio going into the Rodecaster Pro 2, going into speakers back here. So I can monitor my audio so I can hear how it sounds. And as you can hear, it's really good. You get a good quality sound coming from the LG V60 with a quad DAC that's going into the Rodecaster Pro 2. So this is absolutely marvelous right here. And again, the purpose of this is to get work done on a bigger canvas. Now, I'm using all of this coming from the LG V60, right? And let me turn that down a little bit. Now, I'm using the LG V60 to get all this work done. And if I want to use the LG V60 to make phone calls or to use the cameras or to do anything else, I'm free-hearted to do that. Now, I could connect the secondary display on there, and I can utilize this as a completely secondary device along with the devices that I got connected. Think about how unheard of this is, right? I have a smartphone that's powering pretty much this whole station with editing, browsing the web, doing research, typing up all my documents, using remote servers, and everything else in between. And you don't see no stuttering, no hiccups as you see in this video, right? A lot of people always say, well, it's time to give it up. It's time to, move on. I mean, listen, man, I have other devices like, the Pixel 8 Pro. I can't do none of this stuff here on a Pixel device. I can't do none of this stuff on some of the other devices that I have. Yes, Samsung have Samsung DeX. And yes, this stuff that I'm mimicking here is the same thing that you could do on Samsung DeX. But at a fraction of the price, think about it. You talk about an LG V60 or LG Velvet or LG Wing that does have Screen Plus. You talk about good power here that can power these devices at a fraction of the cost. We're not talking about a $1,300, $1,400 setup here as far as with the smartphone. That's what I had with the Galaxy S23 Ultra if I wanted to use the Samsung DeX, or even some of your older Samsung devices. You can also do this the same way. But what I'm using is a $200 phone that's one of my favorites, that have an audio jack, also has SD card support, and has everything else in between. So I can actually film my entire video using the LG V60, and I could just take this part here, the lap dock and the LG V60, to like a coffee house. And I could connect it wired or wireless, right? I don't have to connect it wired. I could do it wireless. And if I do it wireless, I can still get this almost the same results with this a little tab of latency because it's wireless. And I could just bring this part to the coffee house, and everything that I have done on the LG V60, I could do all my edits at the coffee house. I could do it wireless, nice and fast and good to go here. And one of the things that, a lot of people always say is that you got to get the latest and greatest because of the power. You need the power. Time and time again, I've been preaching to you guys and showing you guys that smartphones has the power. It is fast. You can utilize the tools that's available with your current device. You do not need the latest and greatest device to get work done. Now, I've done so many videos on the LG V60 from gaming, desktop mode, pen support, dual screen, using headphone jacks and stuff like that. But I came to the conclusion that I like Screen Plus. Screen Plus has been great. And I wanted to switch my whole DeX, my whole station to utilize Screen Plus. So I just wanted to make this video, let y'all guys know that I'm switching from my DeX station to Screen Plus. So this is gonna be my LG station for now on. And I'm gonna rock it until it dies. I'm gonna rock it until the wheels fall off. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And I will answer those comments. I will continue to make LG videos, so stay tuned. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. See you guys on the next video. Peace.